No big deal, right?
Oh, poor Alistair. I feel so bad. I just hope he gets a happy life. Hello guys, welcome back to some more Dragon Age Origins. We're gonna talk to Anora and see what she wants.
Hello again, Warden. It is good that you came to speak with me. I realize that my actions at Howe's estate may not have painted me in the best light. For that, I apologize and hope that we can start again. I will be blunt. I can see that your voice will be a strong one in days to come. It is to you that Eamon listens, and with good reason. My father must be stopped, but once that is done, Ferelden will need a ruler. I would welcome your support for my throne.
And you think you're a better candidate than Alistair?
Do you disagree? You are a fellow Grey Warden. What do you think of Alistair's potential to rule? Never mind his willingness.
Being a good ruler requires more than ambition.
Alistair seems like a kind, well-meaning man, and biddable enough. These are admirable qualities, if not kingly ones. He also seems to be a fine Grey Warden, which is exactly why he should remain one and serve the kingdom by defeating the Darkspawn.
And just how do you know so much about him?
Cailan knew of Alistair. It was Arl Eamon that kept Alistair out of the courts, as Merrick had desired. Oh, there are some who would follow Alistair out of respect for his Therin blood. The others would see this as Eamon grabbing for power. Who else do you think Alistair would turn to for help? Eventually, the nobility would return to the old days of constant warring with each other. Alistair's weakness would destroy everything Merrick built.
I disagree with that assessment.
I simply believe that I am what this country needs. I will fight for what I believe. Would Alistair do the same? Thus,
Of course
I say
he would.
again, I would welcome your support for the throne if you would give it.
Are you proposing an alliance?
That is exactly what I am proposing. When the time comes, you support my bid in the Landsmeet to remain on the throne. You will be seen as my father's enemy, yet you will be in support of his daughter. You will be seen as supporting the interests of Ferelden, as opposed to solely those of the Grey Wardens. In return, I add my voice to yours. Do you see? Together we can do what alone we cannot.
Why not simply marry Alistair? The best of both worlds.
Ignoring that the man looks so much like Cailan, my recently dead husband, if you'll recall, my main fear is that he might govern like Cailan as well. But it is true that Alistair has Therin blood. To some, this is more important even than practical considerations. A union might be considered a compromise, but is this something Alistair even desires?
I mean, I think I could convince him.
Let me say this. If Alistair is willing to stand back and allow me to continue governing the nation, then I would be willing to have him as my king. It is my understanding that governing does not appeal to him anyhow. If that is so, this is a compromise I can live with.
I'll speak to him then.
Do so. I will be interested to hear what he has to say.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'm ruining Alistair's life or if I'm helping him live his life. But one thing for certain, things are getting very spicy now. So, Alistair, how would you like a woman?
So I'm guessing someone told Anora I was planning to steal her throne. She has a nasty glare. Did anyone mention this wasn't my idea? I think she's a great queen. As far as I'm concerned, she's welcome to it.
I still think you'd be a great king, Alistair.
Really? Whatever will give you that idea?
You have a kind heart and a strong sense of justice.
Well, it's nice that you think so. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and be king, just to let it happen?
I think you should marry Anora.
Marry her? As in marriage, as in be her husband? You've spoken to her about this? You did, didn't you? Why would you do that? Did you take a blow to the head? That's crazy.
She can rule while you lead. It's perfect. I think this is the best compromise for peace.
Yes, I suppose you're right. The Landsmeet will probably see that too. Go ahead then. Tell her I'll do it if it comes to that. Now excuse me while I go have a small heart attack somewhere. No big deal, right?
Oh, poor Alistair. I feel so bad. I just hope he gets a happy life. Oh, the game characters, but I feel so connected to them right now. And it is so sad that I did this to Alistair. Of all people, he was the most kindest person ever. Alright, Anora.
Well, have you spoken to my lucky betrothed yet? Or will we be reduced to passing notes?
He agreed to your terms.
He has? I wasn't expecting that, to tell you the truth. To marry Kaelin's brother. Well, I suppose stranger things have happened. If it will truly help matters... Is this it then? I agree to marry Alistair to retain my throne, and in exchange I give you my support. If not, then tell me now.
Marry Alistair and you have my support.
Done. So, we have a deal, Warden. I trust you'll keep your end of the bargain. Now, I suppose, comes the task of dealing with my father. That will be no small feat, of course, but I am certain you already know this. I imagine you have much to do. Is there anything else you needed from me?
Do you need anything?
No. And while I know your concern is hardly disinterested, still, thank you.
What? Okay.
I have spoken with Alistair. Perhaps this mad betrothal won't be quite the curse it first seemed.
Okay, and how does Alistair feel about that? It seems like you already spoke to him somehow by using magic. Okay.
I haven't been here in a while.
Yeah,
Something on
you
your mind?
have. I just spoke with you. Alright, what about you, Aldeman?
Warden, let me know if there's any assistance I can give you. We have much to do and little time.
Yeah, I took care of stuff. I think I've persuaded Alistair and Anora to marry.
What? Maker's breath. You didn't magic them, did you?
Oh, no. You don't sound pleased.
Pleased would hardly describe it. Shocked. I'm shocked. If you had come in here and told me they'd both sprouted wings and flown to Tevinter, I would be less stunned. This alliance can only help us. Well done, my friend.
Let's get to work.
We need to do all that we can in the few days left to us before the Landsmeet.
Like what? What do you mean we need to do? Who are you?
Hello again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
Oh, you're that guy. The one I freed. Oh, did you know Duncan very well?
We went through our joining together, more years ago than I like to remember. He was exactly the same back then, tough as stone and just as grizzled. I think he understood sooner than the rest of us how ugly a choice it is to let the few be sacrificed to protect the many. Always left himself a soft spot for his recruits, though. Only where he ever let himself down.
I was hoping I could learn a little bit more about the Grey Wardens.
Well, I'd be happy to tell you what I know, but it seems to me that you've picked the important parts up yourself. Be firm in your beliefs, protect people from their own ignorance, and be as loyal as you can to your brothers, even knowing you'll share their deaths.
How many Wardens are there?
It's tough to say. Only the fortress in Weishaupt has every record. But there are certainly a few dozen or hundreds in every nation in Thedas. The Anderfells are home to over 1,000. It's almost like the Archdemon chose Ferelden deliberately, knowing how unguarded it is.
And have you ever been to the forest in Weishaupt? Or
Once only,
Weishaupt?
and I'd rather not go again. It's far, lad. And very foreign. The Wardens there, they fight Darkspawn like you and me. But they're shaped by the winters there in the forest. They're a cold group and don't care like they should about the rest of the world. Their king is weak, and many Anders look to the Wardens to rule. I hate to say this, but some of them seem to want it that way.
And how were the Wardens founded to begin with?
It was near 1200 years ago, and no one knows for sure, except that it began with a group of Anders soldiers. Apparently, they defected from their king's army, vowing that fighting the Blight was more important, and traveled all the way to Tevinter themselves. They were the first ones to track down the Archdemon Dumat, and the ones to slay him, though none survived the battle. But they had picked up followers by then, and it was they who formally founded the Order, and were recognized by Thedas.
And why has it been so long since the last Blight?
Archdemons don't awaken on their own, you know. It takes the Darkspawn, tunneling and tunneling, searching for centuries to find one. And with no one to lead them, it must be sheer chance, or maybe instinct, which leads them. What's surprising isn't that it takes so long between Blights. What's surprising is that they succeed at all. But I imagine the old gods call to them, and it's that voice in the darkness which drives them through so many generations.
Alright, that's all.
The important thing to remember is, none of that matters. When you're facing Darkspawn, all you need to know is to stop them at all costs.
I guess that is true. Anything
Hello
else?
again, friend. It looks as though you're no worse for wear after your stay in Fort Draken.
What are your plans now?
When I'm well enough, I'm going to continue my journey toward Ostagar. Hopefully I'll be able to trace the heart of the Blight and where the Archdemon itself abides. If we want to defeat this Archdemon, we need to know where it is and how soon it might strike.
Alright, I need to get going.
Good luck to you then. We will have to talk again when the land's meat is more settled.
Alright, cool. I still don't get what I'm supposed to do now, though. First of all, let me save. I'm not sure I can go through all that again. Secondly, inform Ben Sigurd about his son's imprisonment. He freed, but where is he? Ben Sigurd, but I don't know where Ben Sigurd is. Is he in here? That's not you,
Are
right?
the accommodations at your liking, Warden? Please let me know if anything is troubling you.
Where will I find this guy?
Yes.
Yes.
Feel kind of bad for my other followers. Never get any action. Alright. Can I talk to you?
Ah, here you are again. What can I do for you?
Oh, nothing, nothing. I do need to do this. Make active. But is he anywhere on here? Ah, he is. Chance of something missing in action. That's not him though. That's just another one. But oh well.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
They shall be named Maleficar, accursed ones.
Yeah.
They shall find no rest in this world or beyond.
Tortured noble, but I don't know where would he be.
I was getting to that part.
Does it not say at all? A guild robbed by foreigners. Besides money, robbers took sextant, which was apparently important to his guild. He offered a reward for the return of his sextant. Things working behind the scenes is well done. Notes you acquired from the dead, or terrified adventures, ancient evil. Deliver a signed ring. But how am I supposed to know who they are? Wait, Avcena is the one in the tower, right? I mean, I can do something there if necessary. Fate the Apprentice,
What is
hello.
it? I have work to do.
Nothing.
All right.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts.
Anything else around here? Master Ignacio.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares.
Oh, who are you?
Master trader. My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
On what affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
One day, alright, cool. Farewell.
Happy to you, Warden.
That's Caesar.
It's so nice to be in civilization. You can't buy or leisure. Don't stare at me, child. I can have my father send you south to fight Darkspawn.
Really? Hello,
Thanks
Sergeant.
for the help you've given. Unfortunately, I have more headaches to deal with.
And you're going to the Noble Tavern anyway, so might as well head in there.
I'm off.
There's a mission I need to finish when you talk to someone in here.
About how? Everyone in the city has. Ryland must be pleased.
Hello.
Whoever you are, Wait. I know you. My son described you in great detail. He tells me that I owe you his life.
I would leave no man to suffer at Alhaus' hands.
When I saw my poor boy's legs, I only wish House still lived that I might tear him apart myself. I would bring troops against his son. But Oswin tells me Thomas had no part in his father's depravity. Is there anything you would ask as a reward for saving Oswin?
Hard coin. All I want is for you to speak out against Loghain.
Thank you again. Know that I will stand behind you at the Landsmeet with all the support I can muster. In fact, I am taking my supper today with Ban Reginalda of the White River, Benorn. I'll speak with her about this at once.
Good, good. Making my connection known.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor for one of your interested parties. Streetwise. I'm doing some dirty business. More health, thank you. Again, mastery, there you go, lady. There was someone else I needed to talk to, right? Over here.
I'd hoped to see him while I was in town, but he's made himself scarce. May I help you?
Hello there. I was asked to give this to you.
This is Ermenric's. Explain yourself. My brother would no more part with this ring than with his head.
He needs your help.
He's alive then? Please, if you have any news of my brother, I would hear it.
He's in the dungeon of Aldenarim's estate.
A dungeon? What? No. I will go to him at once. Someone will answer for this. Take this with my thanks. It has been in my family since the War of Crowns, crafted for us by the Circle of Magi. An heirloom is a small thing compared to my brother's life.
Okay, cool. Thank you, thank you. Give him all that hard-earned cash. See, that's good stuff. Are we saying anything else I need to do? Oh, the alien is... Okay, it's
Message
open
for
now.
you, my lord.
What? Who?
More things to deliver. Goodbye.
The Trial of Kraus. A delivery boy is giving you a cryptic message saying that if you're interested in working with the Antivan Kraus, you should head to one of the back rooms of the Nord Noble Tavern. But I just came from there. Well, back in, I guess. One of the back rooms. Hello there.
You hear about a note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
So you're the ones trying to kill me, huh?
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
But you were hired to kill me.
I can't stress enough that I wasn't hired to do anything. An associate was, and he's failed. And failed badly. A client can always hire more help if the job isn't done the first time. But I am hoping we can make sure that doesn't happen.
Alright, I'm listening.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not getting along. Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
So you're hiring help?
You could say that. Not many people we can turn to. So, someone that's crossed our path and lived, well, maybe they could help out. Make some coin. Everyone wins.
Alright, so how does this work then?
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't like the sound of this.
You don't like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
Not interested. Don't contact me again.
No offense meant. Talk to Caesar back at our stall if you want to buy something. No
oh wait, he's
right?
part of that? Dang. I mean, that is interesting though. You want my help now? They sure are some weird people, aren't they? Alright, we just save and then we're gonna head through. Yeah, Winter 4th. Into the alienage. I'm already being stopped. What? Why? Who would do that to me? No. Oh, great. Well, this is also where I end the video, though. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. If you want to see more from me, search for 8000, click the subscribe button, and I hope to see you in the next one. And as always, stay awesome.